Hello and welcome to this video for Blackboard Learn. Today we're going to take a look at the Work Offline button within Blackboard. Now, you can't always get online to enter your grades, and we understand that there'll be times that you want to work on them on an offline computer, or maybe you just want to take a look at the files and add some extra calculations to derive your scores. Well, in the Grade Center of Blackboard, there is a way to download and upload scores into an Excel document. Now, just a side note, you're definitely going to want to download the Grade Center first to be able to upload the Grade Center. And you can't just save it as a normal Excel file because there's going to be some issues when it gets brought back in the system. So today we're just going to take a look at that process and what goes into being able to work offline. So here's the Work Offline button. By highlighting it, you'll see the Upload and the Download button. I'm going to go to Download first. Once I get to the download screen, I'll have some options. So you can figure out specific columns that you'd like to take or certain sections. I'm going to just go with the full Grade Center in this route. And I'm also going to keep the options default, so tab delimiters and also include no hidden information. That's great for me. I'll hit submit. And then it's going to queue up this button that has download on it. So if I click on download, it's going to let me know that it wants to save a file. So I'll go ahead and save that file. Now once you save this file, this is where you're going to see some peculiar things happen. So I have the file, I'll go ahead and open it up, and it's going to try to open it in Excel, and it's going to throw this error right off the bat and say, hey, whoa, there's some craziness going on with this file, do you want me to open it? Yes, I do want you to open it. So I'll click yes. Now all our information is going to be in Excel. Now some of the things that you're going to start to notice is, as you look at the different columns within your Grade Center in that top area, you're going to notice that there is a number at the end of it. It's going to be separated by the title and the points possible of those particular areas. Now you want to be careful never to change those titles or those numbers, because that's what links it back to that particular column in the Grade Center. So as long as you don't mess with those numbers, you can start making some adjustments to the grades that you see in there. Now you're not going to want to make adjustments to total columns, because you know that those calculated columns are looking at other columns to come up with that score. So you can go to the particular areas that have points that are associated with them that you can alter. So for example, this assignment 2. It's an assignment that I know has 100 points possible. This person earned an 86. So I can just go right into that cell, make my changes. So I'm going to change 86 to 96. And then you can go through your list. Maybe you want to add a few more grades. So let's go ahead and just add some grades in this column. So I'll do 86 again, maybe a 75, 70, 70.5. You get the point. I'm adding grades into this Grade Center. So you can do that throughout the different cells that you have within Excel. This is the interesting portion. So at this stage, I'm ready to save these and re-upload it into my Grade Center. So I'm going to hit save. I'm going to get this new thing that's saying, hey, do you want to convert this to the newer features of Excel? But I don't want to do that. I need to keep it in the same format. So to keep the format and leave it without any of these extra changes in here, you want to hit yes. Okay, so it's now saved my document. Now here's the confusing part. I'm going to try to close out of this Excel document now. Now it's asking me if I want to save this document again. I've already saved the changes at this point, so I don't need to hit yes again. I'm going to hit no. Now I've completely closed out of that file. Now I'm going to go right back into Blackboard. I'm going to hit OK on the screen since that's still up. I'm going to go back up to that Work Offline button, and I'm going to hit Upload. Now at this stage, it's going to ask me to browse the computer for the file that I'm looking for, so I'll browse the computer. Here's the file that I have. I'll hit Open. I'm going to leave the delimiter type as Auto, and I'll hit Submit. So now it's going to go ahead and look at that file, and it's going to bring up all the different columns from that file that I was able to find based off of that title and that number that it had in there. And it's going to show me what particular columns had changes to it. So here we go, assignment 2, that's where we added those extra few grades in there. You'll notice that it shows you even what particular data is going to be changed when you do this update. So it's also going to show you all the different other columns that are being pulled in as well that do not have updates, or ones that cannot be updated because because they are calculated columns. So I do agree. This is the column that I want to make my changes. I'll hit submit, and it's going to upload those changes right into your grade center. So if I scroll over a few here, you'll see that we have my assignment 2, and it has now put those new grades into your grade center. So that's kind of the workflow between work offline and work online, using the upload and download button here. So you want to definitely be careful when you're opening that file outside of Blackboard and into your Excel. So I was working on an XP machine in this particular instance, so I only had Microsoft Office 2007 on this unit. You might have some similar kind of dialogues that pop up depending on the version of Windows Office that you're using. And so that concludes this video on Blackboard Learn Work Offline.